They came and took it all away, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Ted, I didn't mean to get sidetracked. I just got into radio stuff with you here on air. We've been so busy, I hadn't talked to you about that. Jason Vermis' show starts 9 to midnight Central, March 1st, a couple Thursdays from now. And I just know what a good guy you are and how hard you work, everything you've done, and the Fed's little lies about you really make me mad. I think you ought to look at suing one or two of these people, just to, there'll be a court record of their lies and get a judgment against them. But that's a side issue. I'm glad you're going to get us another satellite feed. Good job, Ted. Let's get into the gold here in the 4 minutes that we have got left here today. You are at the very tail end. And, folks, he told you this when it was at 700, and that ran out. And then it was 800, and then 830. It's about to run out. He was able, at that original price, to get some more sovereigns, British sovereigns, and francs. Where is gold right now, Ted?
Gold today has seen 948.80. It's down by just about $2. It's up 27 bucks. It's at 944.10. I did some math on the British sovereigns. Currently, right now, they're at 288 when I buy them. Right now, I'm carrying them for 265. Four of them put together make an ounce, so I took the difference of 23 bucks from where they would be today to what I'm offering them for, and it comes out to be $92 per ounce. I also have the French franc. I did the math on that one as well. They are up $19 from where I'm carrying them right now. They're at $235. I've got them at $217. You multiply that by 5 because it's a fifth of an ounce, $95 above and beyond where they're trading at right now per ounce. That's the difference. I mean, the silver market right now is even higher. Silver currently right now today is at $13.72. I have the silver dollars, or not the silver dollars, wish I had them. I have the walking Liberty halves and the dimes from back when it's down at $9 an ounce when silver was down there. The same price as the dimes currently right now are at $1,590 per $100 face value. Or
Ted,
$1.59
is it safe to say this is the best deal you've ever offered?
Well, Alex, I haven't ever offered it for this, not like this before. And again, I mean, I talked to Mona.
This is priced in $114 less than the market is right now, when most places don't even have gold or silver, and when they do, they put huge premiums over it. This is an insane deal. How long are you offering it?
Well, Alex, I can't offer this past midnight tonight. There's no way. Unless if I can have a huge drop in gold, it ain't going to happen. I mean, I'm watching. I mean, the argument that's going on in Washington, D.C. about this stimulus package, and then right behind that, the Secretary of Treasury asking for like $3 trillion to bail out the banks again.
And last time, $700 billion turned into $8.5 trillion.
Right.
Bloomberg reports the bailout's now at $9.7 trillion. That's the newest number. So $3 trillion would be 3 times that if they always left. So we're talking about $30 trillion. These numbers don't. It's insane. Protect yourselves now. They're hyperinflating the currency. There's no doubt of that. Give the brokers a call on the francs, on the sovereigns, and on the half dollars and the dimes in silver. 1-800-686-2237. 1-800-686-2237, and that's good through midnight, February 11th. That's a nice birthday present from me to everybody. Today's my birthday, Ted.
Oh, wow. Happy birthday. I forgot about that.
I'm getting to be an old man now. I'm 35.
Yeah, well, you're getting to be an old man, all right.
I put a lot of miles on there.
Oh, well, I tell you what, every year goes by, and the amount of people that are listening to this show and how it grows, I can't tell you, Alex, I am so appreciative of what you've done, not only for the Genesis
Network. I'm appreciative of the listeners spreading the word.
Yeah.
So where is silver right now?
Silver currently right now, $13. And
you're selling it at the $9 level.
Yeah.
What's it priced in at $9? 800-686-2237. And you're pricing gold at $114 less than the market is.
Yeah, right now at this time, you can't beat that. I know that my competition is shuddering. The other thing, too, is I have a lot of other coins that are due for a price increase starting tonight, too. So if you're interested in something else...
This is it, 800-686-2237. Stay with us. Thanks, Ted.
Thanks.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. I've told you for a long time it's important to be self-sufficient, and today that's more important than ever. We need to be independent, and food and water is the key. You'll never have to stand in a bread line if you have your own bread. You'll never have to go to the Superdome and beg for FEMA to take care of your family in any emergency if you simply prepare. No one is going to take care of your family in the final equation but you. You know eFoodsDirect.com is still able to ship storable food that's safe from E. coli, salmonella, genetic alteration, or Chinese imports. And they do it at almost half the cost of last year's grocery prices. Call 1-800-409-5633. Or on the web, go to eFoodsDirect.com. Visit eFoodsDirect.com and look over the fine list of high-quality, freeze-dried, and dehydrated foods they have to offer. Watch the free videos, look at their online catalog, or give them a call at 1-800-409-5633. Again, 800-409-5633, or on the web at eFoodsDirect.com. Take action today. The first step is getting storable food.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
We are back live now, already into the final hour. State Representative Jim Guest will be joining us. They're getting him off the floor right now. He's in Missouri. 10 states, another 20, according to Jack McClam, are moving to declare sovereignty. They're talking about martial law, gun confiscations. Now they're not going along with compulsory slavery, a new domestic draft. Obama's pushing. This is exciting. We're on the march. The empire is on the run. Ted Anderson's gone now, but you just heard him do that gold pitch from gold he bought when it was at $830 level. That just amazing deal on precious metals in stock. 800-686-2237. 800-686-2237. Take advantage of this or you're crazy. In fact, I'm going to take advantage on it. Every 6 months or so I buy a little bit of silver and gold, and this deal is just too good. 800-686-2237. Okay, we are back live now into the fourth hour. Coming up, I'm going to get into Madoff's wife pulled $15 million before his arrest out of Reuters. They've got a new drug czar. We're going to be going over all that. Time magazine calls for a world government. In this issue titled The New World Order, saying a foreign bank will control the United States. See, this has been the plan. The good news is 10 states now have legislation introduced. It was 8 last Friday. Now it's 10. 20 more looking at it. And we've been having people on from Oklahoma and from Washington and from New Hampshire, more from New Hampshire. Throughout this week and next week, we're having these great patriots, these great men and women on. Representative Jim Guest has introduced HCR 13, claims sovereignty for the United States under the 10th Amendment of the United States Constitution for all powers not otherwise enumerated and granted to the federal government under the Constitution. Now, that's already enshrined in the 10th Amendment, but it has to be redeclared, and the state has to be ordered and reminded the state agencies to follow that. Representative Guest, it's a great honor to have you on with us.
Well, it's an honor for me to be on and visit with people of this great country and help them join our forces here to... It's sad that we have to have a wake-up call to take back the powers that supposedly are ours.
Absolutely. We're going to break in a moment and come back and talk more about it. But what spurred you to introduce this, and how is it going, and what does it cover?
I guess this probably started a couple of years ago when this Real ID Act came out. That was also a direct violation of the 10th Amendment, and we started down the road to get states to enact legislation to oppose that. And, we kept citing it was a direct violation of, about 3 or 4 amendments in the Bill of Rights, and obviously the 10th. And as we got on down there and visited with other legislators around the country, I thought, we need to make a concerted and united effort here to file some legislation to notify our federal government that we're going to take back those rights delineated in the 10th Amendment. So that's kind of what was behind it there.
Have you seen the New Hampshire one that says we're saying no to martial law?
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you think of that?
That was a very bold step. I presented my HCR 13, the 10th Amendment rights here in my committee yesterday morning, and I briefly noted it. I said, if you think this language is a little bit strong, you need to read the New Hampshire where it says if they violate any of these, we're going to nullify the Constitution and start all over again. So, yes, I commend them for that very brave and bold step they're taking.
And New Hampshire has the strongest state constitution. It's even better in powers delegated to the state and the people than even the federal. The only one that I know of that's even stronger, and it states right to revolt, and they're basically preparing for right to revolt clause.
That's right. I just reiterated that in, like I said, in that committee meeting. I kind of went over the high points of it. That I said, this is no wonder they're called the live free or die state up there, and we need more patriots and more people around the country to stand up with what they're starting there.
I want to go over your concerns about federal control because it's not even federal. It's international.
Absolutely.
Time magazine says it is a world government run by private banks, so they can't call us kooks. Wall Street Journal is calling for North American Union and getting rid of the dollar and letting a foreign bank, we're being taken over like a third world country by foreign banks.
We are, and that's one of the efforts we've been working on here is a resolution with other states to make people aware of this North American Union and the one world government that's coming on. People kind of made light of it for several years when all at once the light's starting to come on and they realize what's taking place. But it's difficult when some of these powers get that far down the road before you can get people to take action on it. But it's never too late until the door's closed, so we need to work on it.
That's right. When we turned the lights on, there were 1 million New World Order cockroaches in there. Representative Jim Guest from Missouri, a great patriot. He'll be back with us after this break.